Hello everybody, this is Sheldon from Show Rock Art. Welcome to my channel. This is another episode of our collaboration, our second one of Perspectives in Pouring. We are going to be trying to bring you what it says, different perspectives in the world of fluid art. We are going to try to bring versatility to the table so that we're not just doing just one type of technique, but we'll try different techniques. And even some of those techniques may even be new to us. So lately I've been doing dumping swirls, and I haven't done a bloom in a long time. So this week I'm going to be doing a bloom. I'm going to be doing this one right here. And they're dried nicely. I wanted to show you the dry results, so that way you know that what you see in the video has finished up pretty nicely. It's not varnished or resined or anything, but the piece turned out pretty nicely. Now I warn you, I'm a little bit picky, as everybody knows that I have no problem in scraping anything. And even if it seems like it has just the slightest thing that I don't personally like, somebody else will like it and I'll still scrape it. That's just how I am. But I like to have things the way I like them because I'm the one that painted them. So this piece took about, because I haven't done a bloom in a long time, so this piece took about at least maybe 6 tries. I'm not certain why it took that long, but it did. But I had to adjust some consistencies on some of the paints because some of the paints were old. I've been doing some dumping swirls, so during that time I didn't mix up any new paint. So I've been using those paints, the older paints, and now I'm getting back into my blooms, and then I'm going to be doing some swipes as well, and then I'm going to break off from the bloom recipe, and I may be doing some tree ring pours, some flip cups, even the immersion flip cups where the paint runs under the base, so I can just torch it a second and then all the little cells pop up through the base. So that's going to be fun too. So I hope you like how this turns out, and I'm going to get you to my canvas right now. So thank you for tuning in and following me. Will be Britta Clayton from Britta Clayton Designs. And prior to me, that kicks it off is Lance Travis. And so let's get over to the canvas right now. Hello everybody, this is Sheldon again. As you can see, this is used because I had a few scrapers, and you know me, I have to scrape if it's not perfect. That's just how I roll. Anyway, I'm going to be doing this again. The colors I used are, I have a little bit left, so I'm gonna go over the colors with you again. Well, I deleted the first video, so yeah. So this is Color Art Sour Lemon of the Pure Radiance. And yes, this is getting messy. That's what happens when you do fluid art. And this is a Folk Art Orange, what's it called? Orange Flash. And it has a violet shimmer to it, a violet color shift there. This is Aqua Flash, have a little bit of that left. So hopefully this is the last time, because I'm running out of mixed paint. These are old paints anyway. And it's not because they're old it didn't work out. It's because I'm old. No, it's because some was the blowout. This is cerulean. The last one was the boysenberry. I'm sorry. And this is cerulean blue. And this is quinacridone magenta. But and then I did add a little bit of the white to it. So the first time my cell activator was a little bit too thin, And another time I saw that it was a little bit too thick. I might thicken this up a little bit by adding some more paint. So just let me do that and I'll get right back with you. Okay folks, I'm back with my cell activator so we can get started. And this time I took the old gloves off. See my little container over there? That's what I was scraping into. So I have plenty of paint that I scraped. So I'm not gonna tell you which try this is. I'm just gonna say that I had plenty of practice. Anyway, so let's get started on these colors. So my yellow, sour lemon. Like I said, it's been a while since I bloomed. But me, I have to be the perfectionist and say, hey, I got to do this right. Was that a goober? Or was that, no, that's just how the paint fell off the canvas, okay. Just making sure I don't want nothing falling inside my paint. A little bit of the aqua flash. A little bit of the boysenberry. Which is like one of my favorite colors. Purple, go Ravens. A little bit of the what did I call this? Cerulean. And I think I'm gonna lighten the cerulean. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lighten the cerulean with some of the white. And then go back in with the pink of the quinacridone magenta. So the pink will be the color under the CA. And hopefully that'll kind of help that out a bit. Instead of putting the white on top under the CA, I'm going to put the pink under. And I'm going to blow this out gently. See how this works. Hopefully this is a better consistency for the CA. It's not too thin. That looks good. Okay, everybody, this is round 25. I'm getting low on my paints, so let's try again. Sometimes when you do this kind of pouring, you can get a bit frustrated. But it's one way to use up old paints. Mess up several times, right? That boysenberry. This time I lightened up my cerulean just with a little touch of the white. Just want to lighten it up a little bit. Quinacridone magenta. And a little touch of that white under the black. I hope this will do it. One and a half. Step 2. There's some jelly beans. Here we come. That's what I'm looking for. And let that settle. Let that collect. That's the jelly bean I'm looking for right there. See, sometimes you gotta keep working at it until you get what you want. This is Jelly Bean Central. Except for this little area right here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a puff. See if I can wake up something in here. All right. My wife was telling me, why you just not keep the ones you have there? And she fell in love with a couple of them. And I just, for some reason, a little perfectionist bone in my body just could not just let it go like that. And when I say that perfectionist bone is real, it is real. So I could just spin this out the way it is. I really can. There's nothing absolutely wrong with it. But I do see some areas that, well, if it comes off, it comes off. But let's see, I can probably, you know what, I'm just gonna spin this out. I'm not gonna do any swirlies or anything. I think it's good the way it is. Let's see how I spin it out and just take my time with it. Slow spins. There is a reason why you should spin slow and not so fast. Some darts, little points, can get into your lacing if you're not careful. Your cells get distorted. And it takes a little while for them to return. Well, they don't return. You just scrape it, then you make them return on your next piece. And I'm just going to spin it until I feel that there's enough paint off the canvas. I don't have to spin hard. I just gotta keep spinning. Now, it looks like something did fall in my paint right here. A little spot right there. It looks like something got into my paint. So let me see if I can, I want my fingers to drip into it. I'm just going to get my toothpick and see if I can pick that up. Looks like something fell in it though, right here. And I can turn that into some sort of swirly. Let me get my fat part of my toothpick. See, sometimes if something falls in it, you have to get it out. You can still create a point of interest. If it spins off, it spins off. All right, I think that's gonna do it. So let me get you down for a closer look. That piece I'm actually happy with. So let me get you down for a closer look in a second. Okay folks, this is the final wet result. And I finally got my blowout right. You have some nice multicolored cells here with that white. Put the rings around the cells here. And that lacing that's done by the Artist Loft Professional Series 3, the Payne's Gray, and how that worked out as a great cell activator with the US floetrol. So up next is Greta Clayton from Greta Clayton Designs. And once again, we all say happy pouring and good night.